Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. The Shadow Home Secretary Chris Philip was on TV this morning talking to Trevor Phillips, and he was asked whether he thought that Kemi Badenoch will be apologising for the accusations she's made against reform. And he says no, it's very, very unlikely. He says, I don't know for sure. He says, I can't speak for her directly. He says, but it seems very unlikely that she will apologise. She felt sure in what she was saying was right at the time. Well, of course, it wasn't, and that's been proven now. Now, Reform have said they're not obviously going to sue because there's no damages, but they are going to target Kemi come the next general election. And I, for one, would love to see that happen. I'd love to see her lose her seat, not out of any sort of vindictiveness, but out of the sheer stupidity. All she has to do is say, yes, I got that one wrong. I'm sorry, and move on. And it's in the past and nobody cares. But by sticking to your guns, by showing people how unmoving you are, she thinks it's a sign of strength. No, when you're wrong, proven wrong, and still stick to it, it shows people that you're stupid. And that's, of course, what's now happening. Kemi isn't seen as being strong for sticking to her beliefs. She's seen as stupid for sticking to something that's been proven wrong. Dearie me, what an arse. And this, of course, is why a lot of Tories now are thinking it's time for Kemi to go already. Now, we know Jenrick's on manoeuvres, as maybe one or two others are thinking of maybe having another go. But certainly Kemi days are numbered. Now, all the major news people have been in. They've all verified it. Sky News themselves, as Trevor Phillips said to Chris Phillips, said, we've verified it. It's genuinely true. And Phillips just looked and went, well, what can I say, basically? He says, I'm not going to offer an opinion. I don't know. Fair enough. You don't know? Keep your mouth shut. If you're not going to talk about things you don't know, perhaps tell everyone else in Parliament, if you don't know, keep your mouth shut, and then you won't make a fool of yourself. Dearie me. But that's it. I mean, it's undoubtedly now that the Tories are no longer the numbers they were, and as in time goes on, they'll find that their numbers will crash, because at the moment they still think they've got X, Y, or Z number of members, but that's only because the members haven't actively cancelled. They've gone across, of course, to Reform and joined. They just haven't actively cancelled their membership of the Tory party. But when their dues next become due, next time there's the annual sort of subscription time, and they find, oh, where have all these people gone? And they see the numbers crash. Then they realise, oops, that's when it's perhaps obvious that you've employed the wrong person as your leader. Never mind. Have a good evening, guys. Unless there's any more news, that's it for tonight. Thanks very much. Take care. Goodbye.